Meanwhile, Lars, the ruthless international crime boss, is furious upon learning that his men failed, the headquarters fell, and this specific man was captured. Lars immediately contacts Nicholas, a brilliant and highly wanted black hat hacker, ordering him to breach the police security networks to trace the exact location of the facility holding the prisoner, known in the underworld simply as the Scorpion. Inside the interrogation rooms of the isolated facility, Detective Ellen tries everything to get answers from Diego, one of the captured cartel members. Diego looks at her with pure terror, warning her that the man in the box will kill everyone in the building. Before saying another word, Diego violently slams his head against the metal table, committing suicide on the spot, leaving a chilling wave of shock through the room. Following this horrific incident, Travis, a senior SWAT officer, decides to enter Scorpion's cell to interrogate him directly. Scorpion shows absolutely no fear. Instead, he looks at Travis with ice-cold confidence and delivers a cryptic warning. Listen to me very carefully. Very soon, 2 men wearing suits will arrive here claiming to be federal agents from the FBI to take me into custody. Do not let them take me. They are not what they say they are. They are professional hitmen here to execute everyone in this building. Right on cue, a few minutes later, a black vehicle arrives and 2 men demanding the prisoner step inside. The moment Travis expresses his suspicion and refuses to hand Scorpion over, the facility instantly turns into a war zone as the fake agents open fire. In the middle of the chaotic shootout and flying bullets, Scorpion exploits the panic, miraculously breaks his handcuffs, and escapes his cell. Scorpion surprises Travis, ambushing him from behind. But instead of killing the officer or escaping the facility, he shockingly hands the gun back to Travis, making a calculated move to earn his complete trust and prove his intentions. With the alliance formed, Scorpion finally uncovers his mind-blowing reality, telling Travis, "I am not a criminal. I used to serve in the special forces and worked as a deep-cover spy for top-secret intelligence agencies. Inside my head, I carry encrypted information worth billions of dollars, the kind of top-secret data that could set the world on fire and bring down governments. That is why every major syndicate is hunting me down." While the remaining team prepares to transport Scorpion to a safer location, a brutal second wave hits from the outside. Heavy sniper fire rains down from the surrounding hills, tearing the vehicles apart. Travis is knocked unconscious by a blast, forcing Scorpion to free himself and take on the attackers alone, neutralizing them one by one in brutal, bone-crushing hand-to-hand combat. The situation takes a desperate turn when Lars's hacker successfully breaches the facility's main grid and shuts down all power, plunging the entire building into pitch-black darkness and trapping the SWAT team inside with zero outside communication. Lars contacts the facility via a secure line, threatening to slaughter everyone unless Scorpion surrenders immediately. To protect the innocent officers, Scorpion agrees to surrender himself within 10 minutes on the condition that the team is granted safe passage. Travis and the remaining agents use this short window to devise a clever counter-strategy, using a fake Scorpion to trick the cartel. However, Scorpion looks at them and drops another bombshell warning. "Your plan is already compromised, because there is a rat sitting right among you, leaking our every move in real time." Moments later, Travis discovers that Agent Ward is the traitor, catching him flashing light signals to the cartel from a window. Ward attempts to flee to save his own skin, but Lars and his hitmen double-cross him, riddling his body with bullets the second he steps outside, proving that cartels never protect a traitor once his usefulness expires. Lars's heavily armed mercenaries storm the facility from all entrances, triggering a massive, cinematic close-quarters gunfight inside the narrow corridors. The SWAT team is pushed to the absolute brink of elimination due to the overwhelming number of enemies. In a desperate act of bravery, a critically wounded female officer detonates an explosive belt, sacrificing herself to take down a wave of attackers. Just when all hope seems completely lost, Scorpion appears like an unstoppable force of nature. Holding a heavy, high-caliber machine gun, he begins mowing down the cartel forces, completely shredding their front lines like flies in a total meat grinder fashion. With the enemies temporarily pushed back, Scorpion instructs the surviving team members to escape immediately through the underground maintenance tunnels. Meanwhile, he and Travis stay behind on the upper floors to face the final showdown against the crime boss Lars and his elite, lethal lieutenant. After a long, intense, and destructive fistfight that smashes through concrete walls, Travis manages to eliminate the lieutenant, while Scorpion brutally beats Lars into submission, ending his reign of terror once and for all. With the nightmare finally over and safety seemingly restored, Travis heads back to rescue Detective Ellen, who was found unconscious from a blow. Scorpion, exhausted and bleeding from the horrific battle, pulls out a hidden electronic data chip containing the multi-billion-dollar classified files. He hands it over to Travis, stating that he is tired of living like a hunted animal and wants to leave the past behind. But just as Travis relaxes, the ultimate, spine-chilling betrayal unfolds. Detective Ellen, whom everyone believed was an innocent victim, calmly draws a hidden pistol, shoots Scorpion straight in the chest without a shred of emotion, and steals the data chip. She reveals herself to be the real, high-level mole planted inside the department, working for a much larger, shadowy syndicate. Refusing to let her win, Travis summons every ounce of his remaining strength and chases Ellen through the dark corridors and into the thick woods surrounding the facility. After an intense pursuit, he finally corners her, disarms her, and places her under arrest to face justice. Later on, massive police reinforcements, ambulances, and federal commanders flood the scene. The authorities ask Travis to examine the bodies and officially identify the corpse of the legendary Scorpion. Travis, deeply respecting Scorpion's nobility, bravery, and the fact that he saved their lives, decides to lie. He points to the disfigured body of a cartel mercenary and tells the commanders that Scorpion is dead, giving the ghost a chance at a real life. In the brilliant final scene, we see Scorpion standing on a faraway, beautiful tropical coast under the warm sun. He smiles as he looks down at his hand, revealing the ultimate twist. The chip he handed to Travis, which Ellen stole, was just a fake proxy decoy he planted as a trap. Scorpion kept the original chip, the real secrets, and his billions right in his pocket, vanishing entirely into the shadows and leaving behind a mystery that the world will never solve. If you love this epic saga full of elite action, extreme intelligence, and unpredictable betrayals, don't forget to hit that like button and follow/subscribe for more. Let us know in the comments. Did you see Detective Ellen's betrayal coming? See you in the next cinematic recap very soon.